Hey, how's it going? It's a little after 6 and I just got off the Thong BTS. I'm here in heading up towards Soi 34. Gonna take a look at the area. This Thong and Ekamai, very rich areas of town. On the other side, the even side's over here. Soi 55 on the other side is the high soul or high society area of Bangkok. You'll find very expensive restaurants, nightclubs. If you're up for paying 30 bucks for a cocktail, that's where you're gonna head. But I'm gonna wander up 34 and see if we can find some nice neighborhood. Well, it's all gonna be nice here in Thong, but we'll check out the neighborhood and then you can look up the different buildings and see if it's something you're willing to pay for. Right off the bat, right at the base of Thong, kind of in between, it's more on 36, I guess. In between 36 and 34 is the Novo Remix building. Beautiful building, and I happen to know they have a 24-hour 7-Eleven in the lobby, full-size 7-Eleven, so that's nice to have. And then right next door is the Kenne building, Sansiri. And both these buildings are going to come at an extreme markup, being feet from BTS, having a Thong address, and right on Sukhumvit. Those are just three things that'll really raise the rent. And 34 ought to be right up here where that yellow umbrella is. Now right on Sukhumvit is the crest, 34. Very nice building. Or it sure looks nice. And here we are at Soi 34. So let's see what's down the street. I think 34, it kind of meanders around. I've been on this Soi once or twice, but it's not like Soi 36, just a straight shot. Now this says it's Shinyo, a Buddhist training center. And right next door is BKK tanning beds. And on BOB clinic, I think it's eyelashes. Hi. Looks like a little Thai restaurant. This is a nice little just triplex, I guess. I wouldn't mind living in a small apartment like that, but you definitely have to get out here and look around. So again, 34 is not a straight shot, so we're gonna come up and head down this way. Things are pretty secure over here. And we'll see what that's about. Here in Bangkok, whenever I see high walls and kind of high security, I'm always on the lookout for a Indonesian flag or something like that with ambassadors' residences. They're all over. And over here looks like a beauty clinic and a smaller apartment building. I'm not sure what X-ray is. It might be an X-ray center. It might be a bar. No indications. And this is the backside of that Buddhist training facility. And again, just all secured up. Maybe it has something to do with the Buddhist center. But it's fairly secure. We're not even 2 blocks from BTS. Not much of a sidewalk on either side. I guess that would be one downside. And that's just a Thai style building. Or actually, I think it's a business. It says it's open from 13 to 1600. It's in Thai. Now here's a beautiful, smaller 8-story type building. Yeah, if you're looking for something affordable in Thong, you're gonna really have to search. It's called the Pavilion Place. You can see the end of the street. You take a left and you're at the BTS. Tidy Deluxe. Not sure what that is. Oh, Tidy Deluxe Condominium. That's this building. I was looking at the name. This is just a private residence, I'm guessing. Same here. Some beautiful big homes right in the fanciest parts of town. Again, the Tidy Deluxe. Most of these buildings, even these smaller type buildings, they'll still have a swimming pool. Sometimes it's on the third floor. Takes up like the second and third floor. Now here's a very nice building. I'll catch the name when I get up closer. I'm not sure what's going on over here. Oh, it's mosquito netting, I guess, or bird netting. A little strange. Well, I still don't see the name of this building. It's very nice though. Look like beautiful sized units. Oh, now I love the look of this building. Big, huge balconies. What is it, 8 floors? The Ming House. Nice garden setting. Yeah, I might look that up, but I know that's gonna be expensive. Taling Pling Thai cuisine. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. I apologize. It's still very early. It's not even 6:30. Beautiful restaurant over here. And again, looking back, you can see the end of the Soi, and about the same distance that way, right where that big building is, that's the BTS Thong Lo. At the end of the street here is the Sutan place. It's got a cell tower on the roof, but other than that, looks fairly nice. And then we're gonna make a left turn here. Now, zero sidewalk, so if there are 2 cars coming and going, how you doing? This is gonna be super tight. But if you can find a cool little apartment back here, it might be worth the hassle. Like I say, this is rush hour and it's not too bad. I guess there are cars coming and going. You'll just have to step to the side. Yeah, when there's a car coming in either direction, you just gotta work with one another. This is, I've pointed it out many times, this is a Bangkok limousine right here, or it's probably maybe a car service. But they take those minivans, trick them out. Usually they're black limousine style. Here's some Thai style businesses and buildings. We'll go for maybe 2 more blocks. That's still reasonable walk. From the train, Ronin Pizza. And there's a little tuk-tuk for the JSK mansion. Most of these places, larger apartment buildings and condos, are going to have a little service like that to get to the train. Problem is they normally leave on the hour or on the half hour, so never seems to work out with my schedule. Here's a beautiful private home. I like it anyhow. And I can't tell. This kind of has a hotel vibe, but it might. Yeah, it definitely has a hotel vibe. What is it? Home. There's a Grab food delivery man. If you move over here for any period of time, yeah, put Grab on your phone, and it's too easy to get food delivered 24 hours a day. Here's the Case on 34. Just a little hotel. And it looks like just a little private residence up here on the left. So once again, this 34 just kind of winds around, which is a nice change from just the big, long 15 block straight Soi. And it looks like a couple of 6 or 8 story towers here. Maybe that's that JK Mansion, I think. Saw the tuk-tuk. Find out here in a second. And this is still a very reasonable walk to the train. Going much further, starting to push it. These chairs are where the motorbike guys just hang out. So that whenever you see the motorbike guys hanging out, you know it's far enough that people are willing to pay the 20 baht and not walk it. And if you wanted to look it up on Property Scout or Hip Flat, HIP FLAT, Hip Flat, JSK Mansion on Soi 34. And it takes a little jostling to get these 2 cars passing each other on this, it looks like it's 12 feet wide. Doesn't appear to be made for 2 cars to pass each other, much less also have pedestrians walking. So we're just going to go up to the next turn, and then that's about it for as far back from PTS Thong Lo as I'd get. This is a beautiful restaurant, I assume. Shabu Casada. And the raw bar, which I'm guessing is oysters, or could be sushi, but it's probably oysters. Looks like up here we can go right or left, so I'm curious if we're getting anywhere near, I guess it would be Soi 32. These are just some big, like, townhomes. And there probably won't be a sign. There's not a lot of street signs around Bangkok, especially tucked back here. The LF Court straight ahead. But sometimes you can figure it out. The building will say like LF Court, Sukhumvit, whatever. Not a whole bunch down here. There's some beautiful buildings, but that's just too far tucked away for most of us expats that are probably going to be walking around. And again, bring your patience when you're driving here in Bangkok. You can see there's not a lot of honking or anything going on. Just okay, one of us has to back up. So we're gonna head back here, and we're now heading back towards Sukhumvit. I'm not sure if this is Soi 32. But we'll take a peek. So here's Vanessa Kindergarten. And across the way is Rika and Rico's. I'm not sure what that's about. And this just looks like some beautiful, I call them townhomes, where you pull your car in and have 2 or 3 layers or levels above. I'm not sure what the exact name is. Here's a kitty care. So this is kind of a daycare area. Here's somebody YouTubing, selling leather bags, it appears. Here's the Mandison Sweets. Wait a minute, this is giving us a hint. Well, this says we're on Sukhumvit Soi 26, so we walked left more than I thought. Now I'm actually confused because we started, maybe I just walked further than I thought. We started over at Thong Lo Soi 34 and went up and kind of meandered around, but I didn't think we came all the way to 26. But maybe we did. We'll find out as we get closer. Or, you know what I think it is? I think this 26 kind of winds back this way and ends up 2 blocks more over there. That's what I'm guessing is going on. Yep, now things are actually looking a little more familiar. We'll see when we make that left turn, because I know Soi 26. Now here's the RE place. Looks a little basic, but still nice. And a nice restaurant across the way here, the neighborhood. Neighborhood. And we'll go up and make this left turn. And this is where we came from. We're gonna make this left turn or peek off to the right. I'm pretty sure I know where I'm at now. This road goes for 2 more blocks and then connects into the big Soi 26, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be totally wrong, because I'm lost and not be on 26 at all. We'll find out when we get somewhere up close. But those buildings back there definitely said Soi 26. So of course now we're getting closer to, yeah, we are on 26. I recognize this Musi building. So shifting gears from here, heading back to the Phrom Phong BTS. It's kind of at the base of 26. Let me see if I can find a big building. Okay, see that UOB bank building? Right at the bottom of that is BTS Phrom Phong, if I have my bearings correct. There's the seed, the Musi. And there'll be a couple more condos up here on the right, and then we'll hit big Soi 26, which is also Soi RE. Take a right, head down. We'll pass one of my favorite little music spots, Queen Bee. Here's the Dwell building. Once again, from here, it's a good long walk. I'd say 6 blocks to BTS Phrom Phong. Not undoable, but this is kind of pushing the boundaries as far as a reasonable walk to the train. All these buildings are going to have the tuk-tuks, but I don't like to count on that. And I sure don't want to pay for a moto taxi every time I'm coming and going. Yep, there's 26 up there. Okay, so I didn't know 26 kind of went like a tree. So if we started in Thong Lo on Soi 34 and we're ending up on Soi 26, Soi 28, 30, and 32 must just be small sois that they certainly didn't connect back here. I didn't run into them. So they must just go like 2-3 blocks and then maybe they splinter off. It's a little bit of a maze back here, but again, I like it compared to like the street I live on, Soi 77. It's just a big, huge, I don't know how long that thing is, miles. Big straight street like 42nd Street in New York or something like that. So this is what I consider Soi 26. And maybe 5 blocks, you're at the BTS. But apparently, whatever that street is, shooting off in this direction and winding around for 3 or 4 more blocks, this is also considered 26. So that's not unusual. Don't get put off. But oftentimes, to avoid confusion, they'll make this being Soi 26 and then the other one Soi 26/1/3/5. But in that case, they didn't do that, so it threw me. And again, I didn't think I walked from Soi 34 all the way over to 26. It's not that far a distance, but we just twisted around more than I thought. Here's the Cram building. Pretty easy walk. I mean, it's still a bit of a walk to BTS Phrom Phong, but not impossible. I'm just going by memory. So if we go up 26, then you need to make a left, and Soi 24 is where you'll find the gate for Phrom Phong. And I've walked by here before. I think this is, well, Ginzo Do is a Japanese restaurant, but this building is called Story, and it's not, well, they're furnished apartments, but serviced apartments is what I was looking for. It says from 20,900 baht a month, so that's not unreasonable. I'm sure that's for a studio-like hotel room size room. Across the way is the Mint restaurant. You also have to keep in mind where you choose to live. It's going on 7, I'd guess. So if you want to be on a very busy thoroughfare like this, I am. It's not my first choice, but Soi 77 on Newt, where I live, yeah, it's like a freeway more than half the day. And this is the Lucky Hotel with the Foley Cafe. And you gotta watch how you're walking around Bangkok. I mean, crazy 2-foot curbs like this and all. If you're not paying attention, just looking at your phone, you can twist an ankle real easy. I've walked by this building many times. It's maybe not even 2 blocks from Queen Bee. I guess the name's in Thai. It just says room for rent. But the units look huge. It's only a 3 or 4 story building. I see a Porsche Cayenne parked there, so older building or not, maybe it's expensive. I still don't see a name. And this would be a very easy walk. Right across from the St. James Hotel if you were trying to find it on Google. Live Work Asia, serviced apartments, serviced office, dedicated co-working spaces. I think it's just a smaller building. Nice. And we're actually closer to Queen Bee than I thought. It's right here. This is the DoubleTree, and it's right across the street. DoubleTree by Hilton. You can probably see Sukhumvit. Nah. Okay, see the cars moving at the very end. That's Sukhumvit. So we're not even 2 blocks or 1 big block. And then you take a left, go 1 block, and that's the Phrom Phong BTS. Kind of at the base of the UOB building. Here's Queen Bee. I like that Queen Bee. And here's some massage places. A dispensary and Thai food. Those bugs are going crazy in the tree. I think they're bugs. Maybe they're birds. I don't know. And massage. Money exchange. 7 p.m. traffic. It's the Paradise Massage. Now this little side Soi over here, it's just full of kind of Japanese karaoke or Japanese snack bars, I think you call them. Another dispensary across the way. Small hotel, the Aries. Well, it's not that small. The Aries Hotel. Practically on Sukhumvit. 7-Eleven right across the way. And I think there's 2 buildings, 2 large buildings here on the right. The Refine. Refine on Soi 26. And where this sign says Angel, that is a little alley to Sukhumvit Soi 24/1. Probably 10 hanky-panky massage places. If you need a really good massage, that's not where you're gonna go. And it's the Estelle building. Starting at 16.8 million baht to buy. I'm guessing that's a studio. Well, you can see not everything is. Hi. Sweaty cup. You can see not everything is super cheap in Bangkok. Phrom Phong is just a notch under Ekamai and Thong Lo for price. You can still get some good deals. You can also pay, I guess, close to $1 million for an apartment. And a lot of Japanese offerings in this area. Cupid snack and karaoke. So that's it. That's a walk from, where'd we start? Soi 34 in the Thong Lo area, just kind of winding around the neighborhood, and we popped up on Soi 26 in the Phrom Phong area. I'm pretty sure Phrom Phong, the next station is Thong Lo, so stations aren't that far apart, 5-6 blocks. It's just we did that one the hard way. And again, more Japanese restaurants, dentists, and then over here you can see where the Phrom Phong BTS starts. So not even a half a block. It's in between 26 and 24. Hey, so thanks for watching my little video. If you like these looks around Bangkok and me getting lost, seeing the neighborhoods and the different buildings tucked away, consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Have a good evening.